Welcome back, HMC. We are on squat workout number 6. For this workout, we're going to be doing the whole thing standing. So making sure we've got about 3 to 5 feet of space around us. We'll be using a chair to help balance for one movement, so make sure you've got that nearby. Other than that, we're just going to need some dumbbells, or if you'd prefer, you're welcome to do this body weight. Whatever works best for you and your body today. So keep that water nice and close. Let's get right into it by reaching up. Exhale, drop it down. One more time, reaching right on up. Exhale, drop it down. Number 3, reaching right on up. Exhale, take it to the left. Inhale, back up. Let's take it to the right. Dropping those hands down into some arm circles. Waking up, setting that intention for today. Drawing those great big circles on the wall beside us. Perfect. Reaching those hands out nice and wide. Now let's go ahead and lace them in behind our arms. Go ahead and lace them in behind our backs. Reaching across with the right, hug it to your body. Switching sides, left comes across. Dropping those hands down. Let's go ahead, left to your left shoulder. Make sure your nose faces the floor. Inhale back up, right to your right shoulder. Dropping it down. Back up to center. Let's go ahead, hip circles. This is a lower body workout, so we want to make sure we're very thoroughly warming up that lower body. Switching directions. Perfect. Stepping that left foot forward, right heel's planted on the ground. Pressing forward and through. Exhale, lean it back. Stretch out that hamstring. Inhale, back to center, switching sides. Pressing those hips forward and through. Inhale, rock it back. Inhale, bring yourself up very slowly and surely. Let's go ahead. Hip circles, one leg at a time. Hip openers. All the way up, all the way out. All right, go ahead, switching sides. Out and in. All the way out, all the way back. Perfect. Go ahead. We're going to lift up that right foot, draw some circles on the ground. Switching directions, opposite direction. Whoop. Holding on to that wall, that countertop, that chair for support. Dropping it down. Left foot comes up. Draw those circles on the floor. And switching directions. Perfect. Go ahead, drop it down. Grab that water. We're going to get right into it. Our first movement is going to be a squat to calf raise. So traditional setup, those feet are parallel. If you're a skier, you'll know this. We're doing French fry. Dropping it into a squat, and at the top of the movement, come up for a calf raise. Depending on how you're feeling, you're welcome to do this body weight, or you can grab those dumbbells, hold them at your side like a suitcase. So go ahead, dropping it down, scooping up and in, hugging baby up and in, drop it like a squat, coming up for a calf raise. 10 reps of these 3 times. All the way down, all the way up. All the way down, all the way up. 2, and 1. Stand it up, shake it out, give your body what it needs here. 30 seconds. As we come up on those calf raises, make sure you're rising as high as you can on those tippy toes. Really squeezing every last bit of strength and mobility gains out of every rep here. Hands to suitcase position, drop it down and up. Dropping it down, all the way up. Halfway there. 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up, shake it out. One more round here. Giving your body what it needs here. Nice and warm by this point. Shoulders go back and down. Drop it like a squat. Rise up to a calf raise. All the way down, all the way up. Eight, 9, 10. Standing it up, shaking it out here. Standing it up, shaking it out here. Let's take a 1-minute rest while I introduce the next movement. Next up, we're going to do a sumo squat. So feet are facing away from each other. Toes are pointed outwards. Heels are pointed inwards. We're going to drop down into a sumo squat just with our body weight, and then we're going to pulse, and then we're going to come back up. So down, pulse, down, up is the pattern we're working with here. Finish up that water, give yourself what you need. Feet are pointing outwards. Chest is proud. Hug that baby up and in, belly button to spine. Drop it down, pulse, up. That's 1 rep. All the way down, all the way up. All the way down, all the way up. Three, 2, and 1. Stand it up straight, shake it out. Give your body what it needs here. Check in on that form. Nice wide stance, feet are faced away from each other. Couple more seconds here, quick little recharge. Hands come up, scooping up and in. Drop it down and pulse. Down, pulse, up. 2, and 1. Stand it up, shake it out. Giving yourself what you need here. Taking that time. All right, one more round. Have a sip of that water. Feet go out nice and wide, scooping up and in. Drop it like a squat and pulse. Four. Looking 6 feet on the ground in front of you here. 2, and 1. Stand it up. Let's take a 1-minute rest here. Giving your body what it needs. Squatting motion, working on that posterior chain. So much apparenthood occurs out here anteriorly. We need to make sure we're nice and symmetrical, strong in the posterior chain as well. Giving yourself what you need, grab that water. And next up, we've got 3 rounds of 10 reps of forward lunges. So we've kind of been reverse lunging for a lot so far. So we're gonna step it back off that mat a little bit. Lunging forward, drop that knee. That is 1 rep. And I like to go 1 leg at a time and not alternate. So that's what we're gonna do. We'll go 10 right, 10 left, 30-second break, then we'll do it again 2 more times. So when you're ready, mama, let's go ahead. Chest is proud, hips are square with your screen. Step forward, drop that knee. 1 rep. Six, 8, 9, and 10. Stand it up, shake it out, switch legs, lunge on the left. All the way down, all the way up. 2, and 1. Stand it up. 30-second break here. Check in with your body. How did that feel? Making sure on the way up we are pushing through all 4 corners of that moving leg. Giving yourself what you need here. And when you're ready, mama, great big deep breath in. Forward with the right leg. Let's lunge. And this is 5. 10. Switching sides for 10. 6, 5, 4, 3, pressing through all 4 corners, 2, and 1. Stand it up, shake it out. Give your body what it needs here. We've got 1 more round of those. Taking that time, catching your breath. That's the thing about legs. They're such a huge muscle group. So leg workouts can be a little bit more taxing than just the upper body stuff. Alrighty. Giving yourself that last 5 seconds. Stepping backwards off that mat. Lunge forward for 10. Remember to breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up, shake it out. Let's switch sides for 10. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up, shake it out. Give your body what it needs here. We've got a 1-minute rest here, and then we're gonna get into some glute kickbacks for our final set here. Giving your body what it needs. Take that water. On your way back, get yourself set up here. We are standing behind a chair. We are standing behind a couch. We're standing behind a countertop. And when you're ready, mama, let's go ahead. Square off those hips. Gripping both, chest is proud. Soft bend in that left knee. It's going to be our weight supporting knee. And let's slide an imaginary box across the floor with that right leg. Making sure to squeeze and pause at the top of the movement and resist the return. All right, when you're ready, let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down, switch sides for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down, stand it up. 30-second break here. We've got 2 more rounds. Give yourself a couple seconds here. Grab that water. Let's go ahead. Turn to face that chair, square off those hips. Right foot comes up, slide for 10. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down, switch sides for 10. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down, stand it up straight. One more round. Grab that water, give yourself what you need here. We're going to go right into a cool down after this. Square off those hips. Right foot comes up, sole of your foot's facing behind you for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Left foot comes up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down, stand it up. Give yourself what you need here. Grab that water. When you're ready, meet me right back here on the mat for a cool down. We're going to go ahead, reaching right on up. Great big inhale, palms to the ceiling. Exhale, drop it down. One more time, reaching right on up. Exhale, drop it down. Reaching right on up. Exhale, drop it down. Stepping forward with that left leg. Plant that right heel back. Press forward with those hips. This should feel really good down that calf. Exhale. Take it back. Stretching out those glutes, those hamstrings. Inhale, stand it up. Switching sides. Right foot forward, left foot back. Press forward and through with those heels. Exhale, switch it back. Gentle inhale, stand up nice and straight. Going ahead, grabbing onto that wall, that countertop, that chair for support. Left hand holds onto the left foot. After about 4 breaths, drop it down. Let's switch sides. Holding onto that wall, that countertop, that chair for support. Drop it down. One last time with me here, HMC, breathing in, reaching up. Exhale, drop it down. Breathe in, reach up. Exhale, drop it down. One last time, breathe in, reach up. Exhale, drop it down. Thank you so much for joining me. Grab that water. Cheers to you. Cheers to your neighbor. And we'll see you next time.